curious how we dealt with 2 storms in 2 weeks in 2 different states? Stay tuned.
We're going to take you right into the first video. This one started off as a beautiful day. It was Memorial Weekend. We're just hanging out. We later found out that this storm was actually an F0 tornado, which I didn't even know was a thing. It wasn't an F0 tornado where we were, but a few miles past us. Ours was still pretty intense, but it wasn't a tornado yet, luckily. I hope we're okay. You're fine. That's fine. A heart attack? Let's knock the tree down over here. Knock on the road. Well, it went that way. It's hail. It's pieces of ice hitting the outside of an RV.
What do you think it is?
It's coming out again. It's coming out. Hello,
They just put the... Oh, man. I must say, that escalated quickly. Some hail, high winds, a lot of rain. It's still pouring in here pretty good. Some damage to that one. This one over here fell down. It was across that other road. And here's our RV. Close call. Good thing that didn't come undone. Afterwards, we took a walk around the RV park, and there's a lot of trees and bushes down, but I don't think anybody's RVs got damaged, so that was a good thing. I think I already know how this story ends. Oh, there it was. I missed it. It went from this to this.
We're super excited we finally get to travel, and we headed up to Wisconsin, and we found this small campground. We found a great spot. It was a beautiful day.
And here's a spot we decided on. We got a 50 amp spot. There's only a few of them. So, setup time. So we're at this awesome campsite. My mom and my brother show up, and I'm ready. Me, Ezra, and Reagan go for a walk with my brother, and he's teaching us some stuff about plants. Just enjoying this beautiful weather and this nice day.
This one's called steam nettle, and if you touch it on your skin, it's like You'll be on fire on your skin.
You just touched it.
You can try it. I mean, it just burns for like 10 minutes.
We're outside with Dustin's family and we're gonna get ready to enjoy a picnic outside, and all of a sudden the clouds start getting dark.
And this storm came in and we weren't ready for it. And we were running, trying to get everything in. And a branch fell and almost hit me and Sarah. We didn't even see it coming, but my brother was facing us and saw it, and it was a close call. I was running and Donnie's like, Dustin, look out!
Well, see, that's what I said, is Dustin okay? Because I don't know that yet.
So this almost just landed on me. Oh, we're having bad luck with storms.
Holy cow. Dude, I was like, I saw this coming and you and Sarah are both right here. This would have knocked you out.
I know, I heard you like, Dustin, look out! And I was like, I must have just barely been past it.
Yeah,
Holy cow.
Like right there, you just made it past it. Holy crap. I think the worst of it might be over
Another big one over there. We're gonna head out. We all just got in the cars because we don't want these big things coming down on us. So we're gonna split. Something else that would be a good idea is to make sure your vehicle has fuel in it. We knew we were running really low to get here, but I figured, oh, we'll just get fuel when we get there. It's not a big deal. Well, by the time we got all set up and then all this storm hit, we had to get out of here, and we get in the truck and it said 1 mile to empty. So I had to pull over right away, and luckily I have a fuel can in the back. But when there's a storm, that is not convenient to be out with fuel can filling your truck.
Or safe.
Not safe either. So if the storm wasn't enough, I almost ran our truck out of fuel. It was 1 mile to empty, so luckily I had this.
You were like, I think, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I think you should probably bring it in. And then you come in and you're like, I'm gonna need some help.
Yeah, it came in fast. Holy cow.
Look at this guy.
Those awnings, like if I wouldn't have got the awnings in when I did,
Gosh, yeah.
they would have got ripped off.
They would have been gone.
So our campsite is over across the street, back in those trees there. And we decided to move over here to this shelter to have our picnic here, and it's getting dark. While we were eating at the pavilion, Reagan got scared of the lightning in the distance, so she wanted to sit in the truck. So Sarah, Nora, Reagan, and Ezra went and sat in the truck while me, my brother, and my mom finished eating.
Alright guys, we have 5 tips on how to stay safe during a storm. The first one, listen to the forecast. Even if it's a beautiful day out. That would be a smart thing to do.
And we have not done that yet, so we need to heed our own advice.
Don't forget to purchase a weather radio in the event that you're somewhere that doesn't have reception.
Tip number 2, bring in your awnings, and if you think it's going to be really bad, bring in your slides. Just to be safe, less wind resistance and less chance of damage. Tip number 3, this is what we do. Not necessarily by the book, but if I know it's going to be super windy, I like to fill our fresh water tank and maybe even close the gray tank and let that fill up just to have more weight, and the weight's down low in the RV to keep it more stable.
Tip number 4, you should always know where to go when you're in a campground during a storm. There most likely will be a designated area.
Tip number 5 is to get in your vehicle. We personally did this. We felt like the RV wasn't safe being under these trees, so we got in our truck and left the area. And I feel like your truck is probably safer than the RV in general.
Bonus tip, if you're concerned about a storm, do not park under trees.
Side note, all these tips are our personal opinions and what we have done.
Alright guys, those are our tips. If you've been caught in a storm in an RV and you have any other tips for us, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to hit the bell. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.
Have you ever been... I was kidding. I wouldn't do that. That was so lame. Sarah came up with that.
We weren't... Alright guys, we have 5 tips for you on how to stay safe. We have 5 tips for you on how to stay safe. What is wrong?
Stay safe out there, everybody. That's what we always say.
Alright guys, we have 5 tips on how to stay Wow, what is wrong with me? Stay safe. Stay safe. Safe. Just safe. I think that's a new word. To go along to listen with the forecast, get yourself a weather radio because it will always work even if you don't have reception. Can you piece that together?
If you follow these 5 tips plus a bonus tip, we guarantee that you might be safer in a storm. Maybe. Leave a comment below what you think of us, our IQ, what you think of our IQ levels.